How we looking? We looking good? I know I don't look good. I look awful. I have a rainbow wig on my face. Oh no, look guys! It's a face hugger! Ah! Just kidding. It's my gorilla pod. That's what they call it. Ridiculous name for a tripod. Hey, there we go. So you guys are all here. Let me see if we got an echo for a tripod. Nope, we got everything sounding good. I think I finally learned how OBS works. Oh, this wig. I've got too many random long hairs I haven't cut on this thing that are in my face, and it's really annoying. But hello, everyone. Or should I say, okay, so normally you know how I'm doing the Hello Reapers? I think I need to change that up and kind of mix and match it between my old what's up dudes and dudettes, and instead, because I want to know what's actually going on with you guys. What's up, Reapers? My name's Seth, and we are back again for another Trove Fish live stream. And today, it's all about tome grinding, my dudes. It's gonna be boring. We're just gonna be grinding hard Hydra this entire stream, so just a heads up. Can you play PS4 again soon? Okay, so I've got one last Xbox episode that I have to get before the end of the week because Captain Red ended up changing the hub completely. It's beautiful. And then PixARK is already going to be coming out next week, and the first episode is going to probably be named Quitting Trove on Console for PixARK, which is actually accurate. It's not like clickbait. Because I'm too busy, man. Like, that's the biggest thing. I'm too busy, like, doing everything on PC to even get on console in the first place. Oh, hey, Atticus. Please play more Terraria. Right now, we've got 2 Terraria per week. That's the best I can do. Sorry to say, dude. I'm really happy that you're wanting more, but that's the best I can do right now, okay? I've got also, you know, I got more Card Life episodes I got to upload, especially because that game's already had a big update. And generally, I think you guys are going to be really excited about the new roster of games I'm going to be playing. Just because they're all very similar to Trove. You know, Card Life is very similar to Trove, but a little bit more kind of Cube World focused. Thanks, Tankton, for giving me like 50 cents or something. I'm not trying to undermine that. I'm actually saying thank you. I just think that it looks funny when it's all separate like that. Please play more Portal Knights. Here's the thing. I know I said I was gonna play Portal Knights, okay? But no, it's not happening. I'm sorry. I already went back to the game, and although it has changed a lot, there wasn't enough changes to the core gameplay to make me interested. New Monster Hunter Monster World came out. Ooh! I'll have to check that out, Atticus, despite the fact that I'm not playing that game anymore just because it was too time-consuming. Still, love that game. Really, really do. But I'll have to check that out. I want to see what the DLC actually is. Fan from Angola? Thank you. That's, I don't even know where that is. What's your opinion on the server lags? You get them often? Who doesn't, right? Honestly speaking, I'm gonna call this right here, guys. This, hey enemy, this is going to be, this right here, this loading screen, is going to be the live stream on Tuesday. Because I am going to live stream when the Trove Heroes update comes out. But we're probably just gonna be sitting there in a queue. Or a loading screen, or having the game crash over and over, or it'll be so laggy that we'll rubber band out of dungeons and everything. Like, it's, I'm expecting it to be unplayable, unfortunately. Unless I can get to the game a little bit later. Does he only read the YouTube chat? Roy, I clearly responded to Atticus. And he's in the Twitch chat. You can see it right there, bud. Hey, Icy Plays. I liked your tweets. Play Roblox. Sorry to say we're not gonna do that today. I know I haven't done Roblox in a while, and I'm sorry about that. I do have a planned live stream for next week. That's the thing, guys, is this past week has been pretty chaotic for me. Just trying to get everything ready for the Trove Heroes update, as well as PixARK, because that's gonna keep me like super duper busy. Hey, Waterino. And excuse me. it's like I'm trying to get everything done over the weekend, and then I'm going to have a more consistent schedule where I'm going to have like 2 Terraria, 2 Card Life, 3 or 4 PixARK, and you know, Trove almost every day, as well as a lot more live streams and stuff like that. Whatever you do, Scythe, don't quit YouTube. Who says I'm quitting YouTube? I don't know why people like always put that idea out there. It's weird. Thanks, Atticus. He donated even more 50 cents. Make a video about all the mods you use. I know that's been suggested for quite some time. Most of all, I just use the mods that make like quality of life mods. Just like the one that has the tiny little dot crosshair instead of the big ugly one, because it's not like this game's a shooter. Hey Seth, you seem ready for the one, what? Have you seen the Ready Player One event on Roblox? Ah, that's it. Yeah, I know everyone's been suggesting for me to actually grind that out. When it comes to Roblox events, I don't really care, honestly. I just like playing the games. Angola is the southern part of Africa, and yes, after the patch, the first week will be unplayable. I know. I know. Thanks, though, George. Well, it's George with a J, but thanks, man. Appreciate it. Seth, don't change your wig. I've got lots of wigs, and I change them regularly, so I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to do that. What the? How did Kirby even get in here? My portal was closed. He must have played catch-up before the portals ended up closing. What's your favorite game of all time, says Roy Cotis. I guess Trove, technically. I've spent most, like, the most time on this game above all others if you're just looking at the numbers. Otherwise, Grand Theft Auto 5, honestly. That I had the most fun with, like, ever. But most of all, like, I just have always been a Grand Theft Auto fan. Like, even since Grand Theft Auto 2, I was really into it. And then it's just, when 3 came out, it was game-changing, and then so on and so forth, right? Those were the games that I played before I did YouTube and was all, like, family-friendly stuff. And even then I tried to have GTA on the channel, but it was just like, how do I do this? Oh, I have to edit, like, everything out? Nah, no thanks. But GTA 6, probably. What kind of monitor do you have? I have a 4K monitor. It's stupid. I would not recommend ever getting a 4K monitor because what they don't tell you in the fine print is that Windows doesn't actually support 4K. So, yep. I am using a 4K monitor at 1080p. I just got my first ever Stellar drop. Are you proud of me? Yes. I'm pretty sure you've gotten Stellars before though, mate. Like, seriously. What? Does Trove still require around a year to max out gems? Did it always? What? Did it ever require a year? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, Merc, fine. I'll bring you in. There you go, ugly. See, we're like such good friends that I just call him ugly, not even Uggles. Don't actually say that to people. It's terrible. Oh gosh. Okay, Kirby, you keep running away like a coward, and you'll reap the rewards of what a coward deserves. You'll be kicked from my shadow tower. Okay? Stop being a wimp. If you're gonna die, sit there and take it, because I'll kill them faster than you luring them around, because the projectile detection stinks in this game. Scythe, you so pro. I mean, at a game that's like really, really easy, sure. Look at me on Fortnite, a game that actually requires skill. I suck. I haven't gotten a Iridian drop and I'm at 1.7k magic fund. Yeah, that kind of happens. Ooh, sitting outside in the snow having coffee to warm up. Hey, coffee. I like lattes better, but delicious. Oops, I meant second ever, says Snort. Yeah, that's what I thought, dude, because I remember you saying that you got a Stellar, like, a long time ago. Okay? I mean, clearly you guys saw me click on Hydra, but cool. I'm stuck at 9,000 PR. I don't know what to do. Focus on Yeah, Kirby, I'm not trying to be like a jerk or anything. I just really can't stand the projectile detection. For your PR, dude, just focus on gems that give you PR rather than ones that give you stats, because you want to try and get, depending on your class, you want to try and get the higher PR so that you can not only get your class gem, but if you can go into U9 and just like kind of leech off of people. Honestly, you should be able to handle U9 anyways, even with garbage gems. It'll just kind of suck. But the point is then you have access to the stellar gems. And then you can start focusing on getting, like, strong and powerful ones. And your PR is just going to be like, whoop! Like stock exchange. Windows supports 4K, dude. It's based off of your video card and drive. Maybe Windows 10 supports 4K. Windows 7 did not. Honestly, I haven't tried it since I moved up to Windows 10, but in most cases, like, there's no reason for 4K. Like, legit, there is absolutely no reason. I was trying to buy into all of the hype of all that stuff. It's just for people that play games on their TV. That's pretty much it. Or, like, if you're playing, like, a game like The Witcher, you know, you don't need a 4K monitor for pixel voxel games. Like, seriously. Hey Scythe, how do you make Flux? I already have a recent video talking about just that. How to make Flux when the Trove Heroes update comes out, so check that out. Thanks, Snortable! He subscribed with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it, buddy. Scythe, can you do a dab? I don't know what that is. Bingo dabbing? I don't know if you can gamble on streams, so I guess people do that on Counter-Strike all the time. Roblox in 4K. Yeah, exactly, Atticus. Guess what would happen? The game would crash. Like, seriously, that's the biggest thing. Like, unless a game supports 4K, especially in this day and age, like, what are the games that we're playing? 80% of the games that people play are indie games on PC. They don't support 4K. They barely even support borderless window. What? Seth, I just started playing Trove about 2 months ago, and I'm stuck at 4K PR level. I told you yes. So what? I can't even get shadow drops. Well, if you get your Flux up, you can buy Stellars for pretty cheap. Honestly, Stellars are getting... Oh, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna try and have a video that's gonna let you know, like, how to prepare for Trove Heroes. But if you're trying to buy Stellars right now, wait. Okay? Because when the Trove Heroes update comes out, everyone is going to be trying to grind up the stellar fist weapon for the Vanguard, and because of it, everyone also is going to end up getting tons of hats and tons of faces. So they're going to be super cheap. Like, stellars are going to be so cheap on the market, whereas the fist weapon's the only one that's going to be expensive, right? What do you think about Italians? I love Mario. What do you mean? Or Mario, as everyone mispronounces it. I say that as a joke to trigger people. Max asking, which Devil May Cry do I get? Number 3 or the reboot? Do you mean DMC? Because DMC is great, but otherwise get the reboot because you're getting more games for your buck, dude. You know that. Uh-oh. No. No, YouTube, stop spamming it out there. Sorry, Hero, I had to mute you because you kept spamming. How much per fist? That's entirely dependent on the version of Trove that you're on, but I'm expecting people are going to charge 80K, if not higher, day 1 for sure. And then they might end up going down. Honestly, I don't see the stellar weapons going down that quickly, just because of the fact that not many, like, there's going to be quite a few people that are going to be buying the packs to get the Vanguard, but it's going to be very, very slow for people to get that, and because of it, I think that the Stellar Drops, Plasmum, and all of that stuff is going to end up staying high value for a very long time. What's with your hair? And that was my response, that's it. What tome are you grinding? What time are you grinding is what you said? I'm grinding tomes. Oh, Max is saying, no, not the HD collection, DMC or Devil May Cry 3. Oh, get DMC, dude. That game's fantastic. Like, seriously. That's probably the best Devil May Cry that I've ever played, and I love the combat. I heard that It's just shadow drops. I don't need them. I am upgrading my Draco because of the buff that's coming. Yup. That's what you do. Draco. Yeah, I don't have any real hair. Draco is going to be awesome, guys. Like, seriously. You can solo Shadow Towers. Like, it's pretty good. You hear Jub Jub? She's going nuts. There's literally, I guarantee you, nothing is beside her. She's just crazy. Like, she doesn't stop. I think it's because she's really tense because I haven't been able to walk her as much lately. Yes, Roy, I do remember when I mained the Draco. That's why I'm really excited that he's going to end up being as powerful as he is, actually. Because I'm pumped to be able to actually use that character in Shadow Towers. That's the thing. Everyone's always asking about the Vanguard this, the Vanguard that. I mean, I'm excited for the Vanguard because of U9 farming and stuff like that. And maybe like just grinding like hard Shadow Towers because of the movement speed and everything. But when Ultra comes around, oh man, I'm on the Draco. Like, seriously. You should play Don't Starve together. I had a mini series of that, and then I died. Do you think the price of Gonda will drop after the update? No, because there's one jerk that's buying up all the Gondas and forcing the price up, not realizing nobody's gonna buy it for 15K. Oh, okay, Roy. Yeah, he's just saying how he just tuned in just to see what's up. He doesn't know anything that's going on with Trove. What was that? Do you think Shadowhunter will still be relevant? Yes, because you can get away with using Shadowhunter and Draco, maybe Chloromancer on the Rampage bosses. Draco's the best for it, just because you can have that constant string of damage, because you can have the Shadowhunter subclass ability with the Draco. Look at this. Fix your game, guys. But you can also get away with using the Shadowhunter and using the, what's the other subclass ability there? The one that does the constant machine gun attack thing. This mod takes away the explanation for all these. Okay, yeah, anyways, whichever other one, like there's the Draco that does the machine gun, tag an enemy and just blah, 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 blah. But then there's another one that I forget off the top of my head. What game are you talking about, Atticus? You're scaring me. Oh, by the way, Twitch people, you guys should have the Parakek emote now, because it got approved. I gotta throw that onto YouTube as well, so that my sponsors can end up using that emote. What do you mean? Everyone's gonna buy Gonda for 15K? Really? No. If anyone does, then that's a ripoff. I'd buy Gonda for 10K, or 10 mil, I mean. Oh, did I say 15K? I meant 15 mil. Yeah, that's why you're triggered. I see. Yeah. I meant 15 mil. Oh, Devil May Cry 5 is coming out in 2019. Jeez. Huh. Yeah, that would have been a much, or 20, yeah, that would have been a much quicker thing that you could have said, Atticus. It was just that it's coming out in 2019 instead of book report. I'm just kidding, bud. Thanks, Rocket Ship. I appreciate it, buddy. Glad you've been enjoying this stuff. Give me that. Is the Knight worth playing? Yeah. Yes. He's still an underdog. People generally don't like him because he's ugly and kind of plays like an idiot. But the Knight is actually a very, very powerful melee character. Like, since he got his rework a couple months back, he's very viable. You can use him. I'm a Shadowhunter main. I'm wondering if the Vanguard is going to be better for U9 farming than Shadowhunter. Yes! Most definitely. He's going to be the second fastest U9 farmer in the game next to Neon Ninja, on top of Lunar Lancer. And the thing that's so good about him that I would argue is better than Neon Ninja is while Neon Ninja is still going to be the fastest, it's like you're not going to be backpedaling backwards the entire time. You're going to be able to actually see where you're going. What was that about PixARK? I saw something about it. I just see... Oh, what do you think about PixARK? Dude, are you kidding me? I'm so excited for that game. Like, PixARK and Trove Heroes, same time. Jeez. Is it good to play Candy Barb in U9? You can. He's not gonna, like, be super duper speed or anything. I mean, the biggest thing, guys, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Play the character you enjoy playing. Otherwise, you will get tired of this game if you try to play a character that's powerful that you find boring. Plan on playing the beta for Defiance 2050? I honestly don't care. Like, I really don't care. Not to mention, I think that it's kind of mean of them to make a remastered version of the same game where none of your cash shop items are going to carry over. That's kind of mean. Which tells us the future of what Trine Worlds is going to end up doing. They're going to end up making Trove 2 or Trove 1.5 or something in like 5 years. I heard that drop back there. I'm going to have to go for it because that did not sound like a standard shadow drop. Which means I gotta climb all the way back up like an idiot, and I don't have that many jump. Oh boy, okay. Well, at least I'll be able to jump right back down. But I need to go get it! Who should I mean? The character you enjoy. Again, did you see PvP in PixARK? Yeah, I know. It looks pretty fun. Jeez, it's been such a long time since I went through this the vanilla way. Where is... I heard another drop. It sounded like another big one. Unless it's just that shadow one right there. Where was that first drop? It was right up here somewhere before we ended up coming down around that little corner. There it is. Ha! I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was a good drop there. And then I also heard... Is that... Nope. Just shadow drops. I thought I heard a better one, another drop spawn, but I wasn't close enough for this chest to even drop for me anyway, so... Excuse me. Turtle Tank's gonna be good after the update, yes. I've been on all day asking for help on Ultra Daughter of the Moon. I need the weekly drops, but no success. Yeah, sorry. I mean, that's the thing. I think people are gonna be more inclined to carry when the update hits, because Draco makes, like, it all just a walk in the park. Like, I know I'm gonna be helping people with Ultra Dot a lot more, just because of the fact that I'm gonna be able to solo Ultra Dot with the Draco, right? Excuse me. Yes, as Merc said, it's also very unlikely to get invited to a dot group when you only have 10 KPR. What makes Lunar Lancer faster than most characters? He's got a base movement speed that's higher than most. And as he levels up, he just gets a little bit more. Right? That's it. That's the only reason that he's actually like the second fastest farmer, is he's just got more base movement speed. He's a really good character to use when building too, because you're going to be able to move a lot faster and thus build quicker, but also fall off platforms a lot easier. By the way, use the Lunar Lancer subclass ability. No thanks. I don't need to. If you haven't noticed, we're only in hard mode. It's a walk in the park. Ark Park, maybe? That game came and went because guess what? The same as, you know how Ark's unoptimized? Ark Park is a VR version of the game. That's even less optimized. How much magic fund do you have? I don't know, 4,200 I think. What subclass would Dino Tamer use? Probably Lunar Lancer. Because you're gonna get that attack speed as well as just attack damage buff. Right? Should I buy Gundam now or wait for some time? Honestly, I would recommend that you wait for everything. Don't get anything right now, because with Trove Heroes coming around the corner, like, you're gonna have a lot of things that you can buy. Like, seriously, Gonda is not a priority. You know, if you want anything, get the Plasmium so that you can end up getting yourself the Vanguard, because I always kind of put value towards gameplay time. That's why, like, in most cases, I would argue, like, the new Dragon packs that are coming out. $50 each, and you get barely anything out of them. Honestly, buy 5 copies of Terraria and play it with your friends. Because Terraria is the prime example that I always use when comparing prices. Because the game's $10, and look at how much content you get out of it. You know? As opposed to stuff like this, like these Trove packs, man. Lots of the Trove packs are actually really, really good that are coming out with Trove Heroes. But those Dragon packs are just a complete blatant ripoff. It sucks, too, because everyone's going to buy those packs anyway, so they're not going to change their mind about the pricing. But, whatever. When is Trove Heroes coming out? Dude, it's coming out on the 27th, next Tuesday. That's it. It's right there. It's less than a week away. That's why I'm saying, wait. You don't have a long wait. Heck, if you want to spend your money too, you could end up grinding Trove for the Vanguard and then spending like 20 bucks or whatever it's going to be for PixARK, because that's going to be coming out too, and that's going to be an equally fun game because it's just Ark, but voxel. Excuse me. Jeez, this coffee is really... $20 on PlayStation. What is Dank Power? You mean the new Dragon Packs that are confirmed for being $50? The ones that aren't even out on PlayStation? I think that's, yeah. What's a way to get a lot of robot salvage? Use the tome and grind nothing but the neon biome. That ought to do it. Boop, 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 boop. See how much I care about those stellars. Give me those souls that I don't need because they don't do anything in this game. Is Trove your favorite game? That's what I said earlier. Like, I would say yes, just because I've played this game like the longest in my life. Oh, hey, Omega. No, Dank is talking about different dragon packs. Okay. Oh, Terraria. Oh, really? It's 20 bucks on console? Ugh. I mean, I guess that's not... You know what? That's still pretty good. You could either spend 20 bucks and get Terraria, or you could get a new class in Trove. Just food for thought. Food for thought. You know, put towards whatever you enjoy more. I'm just saying, as far as the value is concerned, yeah. Are you going to do a Let's Play of PixARK? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why people still are confused about that, considering that I've covered PixARK on the channel and always talked about how I'm going to do a series. Because I play PS4 and yeah, you gotta wait till the new moon before you can end up getting it on PS4, that's right. Thanks, GXD. Appreciate it, bud. VR Trove on PS4? Ew. I bet you anything if Trove ever had VR, it would give you a headache. It'd be so bad and crash all the time. Even Atticus, are you gonna do a Let's Play of PixARK? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. What? I want to get PixARK, but I'm broke, says Enemy. Oh. That's why you'll be watching me play it until you can afford it, right? I'm gonna be starting off with the single-player series first. Yeah, I did see your comment about showing me your pixel art and stuff, but I'm grinding tomes right now. Why didn't anyone scream at me that that tome was done? Did it just finish? I hope so. Oh, because you can't see it, because my face cam's blocking it. Ah! You know what? Let me fix that, okay? If I can ever get through this world. Also, I love that reflective, like, sun coming through the window behind me. There we go. That ought to do it, right? Now you guys can actually see. Let me just fix this window issue that we got going on here. Ah. You know, I love wireless headphones because I can walk through my house and, you know, go to the toilet and I can keep listening to that fantastic Trove Shadow Tower theme. One of the worst songs in any video game. I'm not even joking. Like, seriously, I can't believe how annoying Trove soundtrack is. I really wish that they would make it better. Or add, like, custom sound support, because then we could actually, you know, put in whatever songs we want. I think that would be great. But I got a little water here. Have you ever tried Warframe Scythe? I mean, I had a series on it. I know I stopped playing it abruptly, and I'm sorry about that. But what can I say? The planes got old for me. I know that there's the newer area coming out, so I'll probably end up going back to the game when that's out. Excuse me, jeez. Loot collect all your stellars. I did! There's probably more. Later, Abram. Now all you need is a wireless microphone. No thanks. I mean, I guess. And then I could, I don't know. If I had data on my phone, but it's like super duper expensive, then I could, you know, live stream while I'm just walking out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, I'm here at Starbucks. Whoa. Just mute the music and add your own music through Spotify. Are you new to YouTube, mate? You know what YouTube does with copyrighted music? No thanks. I would rather just have a better soundtrack. What about... Have you played Super Mario Odyssey? I mean, I have an entire Let's Play series from front to back of that game. Like, yep. I'm going to bed. Later, sellout. I'm not insulting him, that's his name. Don't forget Excalibur Umbra. You know what I am still excited for is whenever they put out that two-handed katana in Warframe. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully it's actually, like, good. But then there was also supposed to be the way that you could steal ships in the planes. The fact that they made them extremely rare was just like, nope, I'm not gonna waste my time doing this. Nah, Terraria's $7. I'm pretty sure it is on Steam. It's like super duper cheap. Unless you're talking about your currency, which you're probably in euros. For me, it's probably, Terraria's probably like 15 bucks. But there is non-copyright. I'm not gonna go through that process, I'm sorry. I just wish Trove would have better music, that's all there is to it. Are you gonna do a Trove Let's Play? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Any tips to get Flux fast? Look up my recent Flux farming tutorial for Trove Heroes. That is how you're going to be making tons of Flux when the Trove Heroes update comes out on the 27th. Trove VR exists already on PS4. If you have VR, there's a way you can play any game in VR? What? That would probably be a mess. I'm interested now. I'll try and look into that. Skyrim VR apparently is finally coming out on Steam, but I don't know, dude. It looks kind of gross from what I saw from the reviews. Like, Skyrim VR would be awesome, except they did kind of all the same mistakes that they did in Fallout 4 VR. Like, weird placement of the controllers and everything. Seth, do you want to play Fortnite? I'm not on Fortnite right now. I'm on Trove. I just came to the stream. What do you think about the Dragon Pack for $50? You mean Dragon Packs for $50 each? I think they are worth 20 bucks, maybe. Maybe. It's one dragon and then a bunch of garbage. Like, those packs are a complete ripoff. I mean, I have to get them so that I can tell everyone how bad they are, though. Yeah. I have 750 magic fine. What are the odds of at least getting a radiant? The odds are bad. You have a chance of getting it, that's it. Seth, what's your headset? Logitech wireless headphones. I'm not sure which number they are or version or whatever. I don't know, but most of all, I got them. They're very expensive. Even as far as gaming headset, you don't need these. Like, seriously. I got them because of comfortability. Comfortability. There we go. I got the word on my 5th try. Scythe, do you like Terraria? I wouldn't be doing a Let's Play if I didn't enjoy the game. I actually have a lot of fun. Can you just go over there and not get knocked to the other side of the arena? Like, jeez. Remove knockback from enemies too while you're at it. That's so annoying. The G933, yeah, I think that's them. Unless it's one version up. It's the wireless ones. But either way, they're great headphones. Most of all, again, it's just because of the comfortability. I need headphones that go around my ears rather than pressing against them. Because otherwise it really bothers my piercings after a while. How do I join you? What? Are they ever going to fix the exploit where the gunslinger can solo Daughter of the Moon without taking any damage? Exploit? I mean, technically you can solo Daughter of the Moon or even Dread with Ice Sage without taking any damage. I wouldn't consider that an exploit. I would say that's just kind of how the game is. Yeah, Max says he has the 633. So yeah, these are the 933 then. Because Max has the exact same headphones as me. He's actually the one who suggested these. But I got the wireless ones. Do you have one GTX 1080 or two? I have a GTX 1080 Ti, which is why I only have one of them. Very expensive graphics card, and honestly speaking, anything that I'm playing doesn't require better graphics. Card life does, but that's just because that game's unoptimized. Not because it's like beautiful. When's the next Roblox stream? Hopefully this week if I find the time. Honestly speaking, guys, when Trove Heroes and PixARK comes out, I'm going to be prioritizing those games for a little bit, just so that I can stock up footage, start a single-player series of PixARK, start up some tutorials that I'm going to be making based on the questions that I end up getting. You finished your tome. Thank you. I didn't even realize. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. The other series might take a little bit of a back seat while I get things rolling, because I want PixARK to be a main series on the channel. Gunslinger needs a nerf. No, he doesn't. The other characters need to be buffed, which thankfully they're doing that. Draco's gonna be better than Gunslinger already, so. Why no Overwatch? I mean, I have an Overwatch backpack, despite the fact that I don't play Overwatch. Overwatch, okay. I'll say this once. I find Overwatch to be boring. But how? How do you find it? I liked Overwatch when it first came out, and then it became way too try-hard and way too toxic for me. There you go. Plus, they started adding like 50,000 different characters that made the whole really nice balance of the whole rock, paper, scissors. This character beats that character, this one beats that one. That just got thrown out of the window. And now they're just constantly rebalancing. D.Va's just overpowered, and it's just like, it's a mess. Like, I know that the game is very well done and competitive, but seriously, you can't argue that it's not just an absolute mess. What? Where do you get your tomes from? I don't know. You get them from runecrafting and stuff like that. Is PixARK going to be on console? Yes. PixARK is going to launch on the 27th for PC and Xbox, but the game is going to end up coming out for PS4 and Nintendo Switch later this year. So that's really cool. I like the fact that they're actually going to get it on the Nintendo Switch. That's really cool. So that's another reason why I want to just get right into it, and you know, it's going to be a good time, that game. Potentially could end up being better than Trove just because of the fact that we're going to have mod support, right? And I mean actual, like, put the mod into the game. I mean, it's going to be different than Trove. It's not like it's going to be better, I guess I should say. I don't know what you mean, Dionys, unless you're talking about the lag or maybe the rainbow wig. What is Max saying? He's saying D.Va's balanced now, and the game has fixed the toxicity that I can't stand. No, it hasn't. You have to manually mute the entire chat every single time. Normal ARK is on the Switch? Really? What does it run at? 10 frames? Like, seriously, man. What? I didn't know that. Will you come back to Minecraft? There is an epic update. Is there really? What did it add? New fish? Because that's what any Minecraft update does. I'm not interested in Minecraft. Sorry to say, dude. Like, when I started Trove, the biggest reason why I like Trove, like, I love Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but I always liked the adventure aspect, and there was always way too much grindy, not grinding, but like, way too much grinding resources, you know? Like, it's like, even if you're at the end game, you're still grinding wood, and you guys set up like all these custom farms and junk like that to end up getting all these resources. Now, Trove, for me, was the better of the two, where it was like, Trove is like a Minecraft type of game, but it's more focused on adventuring and is already online. as opposed to Minecraft, where even if you have adventure mods, it's still more focused on slow-paced crafting and stuff like that. So to me, Trove is already, like, Trove's better than Minecraft. That's why I play this game. Minecraft's still great, but for me, I just enjoy this better. I enjoy the adventuring aspect. What can I say? New enemies, water updates, dolphin, new fish! I called it! I called it! There was gonna be a new dumb fish. That's all their updates ever are. That's different, Max. He's saying the toxicity's not as bad because he's used to it. No. What I mean when I talk about toxicity, I'm not just talking about the people being negative in Overwatch. I'm talking about the fact that I can't just mess around or play the game the way that I want. Everyone's gonna be tryhard and be like, you have to play it this way. You're the reason we lost, even though I have terrible shots. You're the reason. Even though I'm playing as a sniper and I suck at it, you're the reason that we lost, because you played as a tank and tried to defend the characters at the front line, but they were so stupid that they all died. The whole update is one underwater. It's like runes and stuff, says Stratus from Minecraft. Cool. I mean, I'll look up Etho's video of it when it comes out, but for me, I don't really care. Like, I played on some Minecraft servers. Those were fun. But, oh, thank you, Carlos, for donating $1 with Super Chat. Honestly, I didn't even know that you could do that. I thought it was limited to $2 and up. So you answered one of my questions. Speaking of a dolphin, PixARK's gonna come out and already have dolphins. Does that make it better? No. What am I'm getting spam texts here. Oh, it's Mariko. And then I got my emails I gotta go through too. You have a GTX 1080 Ti and you mostly play games with blocks. I mean, if you didn't already catch my ARK series, max settings. But yes, I'm well aware. I'm well aware that I play games that don't have the highest graphics. But every now and then I will play games that have the highest graphics. Not to mention, better graphics cards means faster rendering time, as well as better recording processing. You forget all of that which goes into my job is not just playing video games, but the production of videos. You fool. What? The gunslinger needs a new right click. Not really. Get hype for Heroes. Yeah, I know. I'm excited about it. Seriously, dude. Do you think Trove will ever go to mobile? I don't think they could ever optimize this game, honestly. Maybe, but why? Will they ever make an endgame Daughter of the Moon speedrunning guide? No. I could care less about having my name change color. Seth, do you see this comment? Yeah, I do, Creeper. New Smash Bros. Is hype, yes. I would consider doing the Smash Bros. Series. Honestly, I don't have anyone to play it multiplayer with, though, unfortunately. Maybe if their servers aren't as trash as they were with the last Smash Bros, online would be a thing. But it's Nintendo, and Nintendo is completely evil to YouTubers. After my Mario Odyssey series, I am completely tired of Nintendo. I'm not touching them on YouTube anymore, unless I end up getting whitelisted one day, which I doubt. Is Twitch freezing for anyone else? It might be laggy, Atticus. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Did you find all... Oh my gosh, that's a long comment. What? Trying to get this bubble-themed dragon, but the jumping jade finish. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. If you're asking why the fish dragon is supposed to be the easiest, it's because of the jumping jadefish being the only difficult resource. But most of all, buy it. Buy the resources. Your tome is done. Thank you, Dodo Rex. I don't know why I'm not hearing it anymore. It's weird. Ooh, thanks, Oliver. I appreciate it, man. I don't know what the A means, but he threw me $5. I love your channel. Been watching for 2.5 years now. Oh. Yep, I thought I recognized your username. I don't recognize your image. Maybe you changed it. That's the thing. It's normally like I'm the type of person where I recognize visuals. So even when I recognize your guys' usernames and stuff like that, it's actually just the way that it's set up. As opposed to in real life, like if someone tells me their name and I can't see it on paper, I just forget. It's weird. Ooh! Thanks, Ronald200, for sponsoring. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome to the party. There's a secret you can check on my community page right now that may or may not interest you if you're actually interested in getting yourself PixARK. It's a sponsors only thing. Shh. Okay. They're adding a huge boss called Giant Demon Boss. What? Oh, you mean to Minecraft? Because then I'm interested. I really want to see Etho play that now. Come back to Portal Knights. No thanks, sorry. I already tried. I did. When I tried to go back to Portal Knights, I actually played it for maybe like 5 hours just myself casually, grinding it up, going to hard mode and everything like that, and most of all just playing it with Merc and Critten. And what can I say? It was like kind of gross. Like, Portal Knights is a great game, don't get me wrong, and it added a lot since I last played it, but not enough to make me go back to it. It still is a grind fest when you get to the late game. And honestly, I'm just not interested. What can I say? What's your opinion on the Revenant? He's kind of poop right now, but they have confirmed that he's the next class that they're going to work on. So, you know, hopefully it'll end up being something fun. Like, even if they end up making the Revenant powerful, is he going to be fun in his gameplay? Not from me. Not from me. Thanks, Private Jimmy. He just gave me $2. What? On that Roblox stream, I will help you get the key. Yeah, I know there's that stupid event still going on. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I saw Pacific Rim the other day. Pacific Rim 2. It's cool. It's just as good as the first one, but very different. Honestly speaking, the biggest highlight of the movie, because I'm not like in touch with anything that involves movies, Venom. They played the Venom trailer. Sony is teaming up with Marvel again, and it's one of my favorite actors playing Venom, Tom Hardy. Ooh, I'm hyped for that. Like, seriously. That was the highlight of seeing that Pacific Rim, was the trailer for Venom. Like, seriously pumped for that. Because at first, I thought the Venom movie was just gonna be, like, Sony doing their own weird spin-off thing. But then when I saw Marvel, and I knew that it was doing the same thing that they did with Spider-Man, where it's gonna be in the same universe as, like, Infinity War and everything, and maybe even the next Spider-Man movie might have Venom after his origin story. Ooh, so pumped for that. Yeah, Pacific Rim 2 actually came out just yesterday, dude. It's great. Like, seriously, if you like the first one, you'll like the second one. It takes a while before it gets going, but it's cool. It's really a lot of references to, like, Transformers and Power Rangers and stuff like that, whereas the first one was just pretty much Evangelion. How to get PixARK for free. Yeah, I should make a video like that, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of clickbait videos out there. How to get PixARK for free, right? What? Yeah, Chaser is saying kind of the same thing, where it seems like it was them doing the whole Power Rangers thing. Yeah. The full Venom creature's only gonna be in the movie for like 5 minutes. We don't know that, and even then, I don't care. It's Venom. He is my favorite. He's right next to Batman for me. He was my all-time favorite villain of any comic book. Like, for crying out loud, dude, you're talking to a guy where every time a new Spider-Man game came out, I love those games, don't get me wrong, but I would play through the whole game, get all the collectibles, because there was rumors that you'd be able to play as Venom. And half the time, nope, you never could. Still enjoyed the games, but I went that far just to play as Venom, like, seriously. Not to mention Tom Hardy, man. Like, I've always enjoyed him, but then when he played Bane, since then, it was just like, yeah. Bane, Mad Max, like, fantastic actor. That wig, Scythe. Yeah, I know. It's awful. Is Pacific Rim worth? Yeah, if you've watched the first one, Pacific Rim 2 is pretty much more of the same, but it's great. It really is a good movie. I spent $40 to go see it because IMAX in 3D, right? Was it worth it? No. But was it a great movie? Yeah. Not worth $40 though. I don't know what you're saying, Diamond. He's trying to give me like a tutorial right now that I'm not going to be able to read. of how to actually get the key in Jailbreak. Honestly speaking, I'll probably look up a YouTube video because I'm sure they'll be able to explain it in like a minute. But I'm pretty sure it's something stupid where you have to like rob the train in one sitting. Or not the train, but rob everything, which good luck with that. What's your Roblox username? Just Safe Plays. Same thing. Are you gonna play the new PS4 exclusive Spider-Man game? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am, like, Ratchet and Clank, big fan of those guys, and they're tackling the next Spider-Man game. That is guaranteed going to be the best Spider-Man game ever made, because it's not gonna be made by THQ anymore. Don't get me wrong, that company was good at making these random little side games and stuff like that, and they did bring the swinging system in Spider-Man 2, but they were kind of bad as far as development. Like, those games were all just like, the late game was always just racing and with like really broken swing mechanics and stuff like that. So I'm really, really excited for the next Spider-Man game, dude. Yes, it's something to do with the train. Yeah, I'll look. I don't know. Just please put me in the stream. Oh, you mean in the Roblox one, Jimmy? I'll probably just do the stream at a random time and let you know. How many hours do you have on Trove? I don't know. I really don't know. I've played this game for over 3 years, okay? But I don't know what my game time is because I don't play it on Steam. Because generally I find it to be pretty broken on Steam. That's just me, though. It always crashed more than it does with Glyph, is all I'll say. Do you like Marvel movies? Yes. Do you like Hulk and Thor? The only reason I saw Thor was because Hulk was in it. And then it was a really funny comedy. Because I wouldn't say Thor was anything but a comedy, right? Like, I like the format that they got for the Marvel movies. I really do. I don't like what they're doing with Star Wars. I really don't care. Because for some reason they're trying to make Star Wars like the Avengers movie with all these characters bouncing off each other, and they're like weird comedies with really, really bad jokes, and it's just like, no, Star Wars was more serious, guys. We didn't have this guy called Kylo Ren that wears a helmet for absolutely no reason and then takes it off to reveal his face in 2 seconds. We had Darth Vader, who only revealed his face at the end for like 2 seconds, and it was a different actor than the guy that's doing the voice. Anyways, never mind any of that. When is it coming out? With the Spider-Man game? Oh, is that later this year finally? Or is it 2019? I'm not sure. The other thing that I'm really excited about is MapleStory 2. Whenever the North American version gets released, you guys are going to be stoked on that one. I think a lot of Trove fans are going to play that alongside Trove, because it's going to be another big free-to-play game, but it's good. It's good. When I played the Korean version, it was a lot of fun, but it was the Korean version, so I got confused right away. I don't think 3D is ever worth it, though. Yeah, I know, Atticus. I'm more for just seeing movies normal, just on a screen as well. Plus, the biggest gripe that I have with theaters is they think you're deaf. Let's put the volume at maximum so it rocks your bones. That'll make the experience more memorable, right? No, I'm not deaf, but I am now after seeing this movie. Thanks. Seriously, movies give me a headache now. They didn't back in the day because... Yep. What? That's why he lost? I don't know what that comment was. What is free to play? MapleStory 2. It's going to be free to play when it comes out. It's a game being made by Nexon. It's good, though. It's really, really fun. It's kind of a top-down camera perspective. Check it out if you can. Otherwise, I did have a very short Let's Play of it, and then I got to... like, I was playing on the Korean server, and then I got to a point where I couldn't progress anymore because I didn't want to have to translate everything. Yeah, even Stratus saying the volume in cinemas is too real for me. Yeah, it's bad. Like, it kind of sucks, too, because IMAX, I remember, used to actually be really good volume. Back when you had to go to an IMAX theater, and it wasn't just in every other theater, you know? And it was actually, like, very pleasant experience, because you had really comfortable chairs, the whole screen would take up your entire vision, and the volume was not ear-piercing. I'm asking Scythe what? What are you asking, Icy? You mean how you keep spamming inviting me to your world and I'm busy grinding my tomes? I'm sorry. I have to grind these now because I don't know if I'll get the chance to over the weekend because I'm going to be busy with a lot of other stuff. That's kind of the thing here. Whoops, I didn't even start my timer. Jeez Louise. I gotta talk to my YouTube manager guy about some things that they could definitely improve for streaming. Like, seriously? Enjoy your cupcake site. Thank you. I don't know what that is, Addicts. Oh, is that? Oh! That's why it says 100. Because it's like a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that. Thanks, Atticus. I thought it was just a random cupcake emoji. Try, Atticus, try the paracac. Can you? Or maybe Max? I don't know. You guys should be able to use the paracac emote on Twitch. I'm not sure. Sirs, do you have a Trove class idea? Two-handed sword character. Honestly speaking, the Vanguard already kind of delivered on the class that I really wanted. Was just a combo character fist fighter. So... I can't, I'm not subbed. Oh, is it for subs only? Oh, that's why. Okay. I like the gunslinger costume. Yeah, I do too. I just generally have this weird shark theme going on right now, so I thought that would work. But I always just kind of change up my look to whatever is like there and relevant. Like, I'm just using this mount right now because it's cool, but it's not like my favorite or anything. It's just an Arlaceratops. Yes, Kawaii Cat. Same to you. When is Trove Heroes update releasing? I mean, I have a video talking about the release date specifically, but since you can't wait to, or be bothered to actually watch that, this week. Well, next week. Tuesday. Next Tuesday, dude. It's already coming out. Poshtato. Yeah, I know. Poshtato's gonna be the next emote, Stratus. I had to do the Parakeck one first just because. What is Trove Heroes? Check out my videos because honestly there's too much to cover right now to just re-explain. But the short answer is that it's gonna have a new class and world bosses. That's it. What are you asking, Icy? I always just see your comment after saying, I'm only asking for his opinion. But I never see the rest of it. What's the best mount with an ability? What does that mean? No, I know, Brandy. I'm just joking. You don't need to watch the video. The release day is the 27th. I know YouTube's pretty bad for that, where it doesn't actually, like, show you relevant searches as much, does it? But yeah, most of these questions you can just search up. I already covered, like, pretty much everything. I don't even have any more videos left of the test server anymore. And that's kind of why, like, I want to have one last rounded out video that's going to be showing off the new hub and Xbox and also just talking about how you can prepare for the Trove Heroes and just kind of mentioning, too, how I don't have any more footage of any of the Trove Heroes stuff. I put it all up and I got tutorials on pretty much everything. Maybe I'm missing some stuff, but I don't think that much. What? A Lunar Lancer can drop his spear on a cursed skull and AoE small targets. Every class has a place in the game, but Gunslinger was built too strong and stands above them all. No, every other character is too weak and built incorrectly. Gunslinger, yeah, don't get me wrong, Gunslinger is brokenly powerful. It is. But all of the error characters are the ones that need to be brought up. Like, I remember way back when the Mantle of Power update came out, and they just kept nerfing all these characters. More specifically, I remember the Shadow Hunter, when I was using it, was getting nerfed, without anybody actually testing it, and I remember specifically even then saying, no, you guys are nerfing him way too far. He's not going to be able to keep up with all the other characters when he gets to the end game. And he doesn't, you know? So now they gotta rebalance him again at some point and just make his basic attack stronger or fix his ultimate. Maybe then he would actually keep up. But as for right now, no. Certain characters just don't keep up. Lunar Lancer, you don't use your ult at all. Pretty much when you get to the end game, you're just using your number 1 over and over like an idiot, which can be extremely boring gameplay unless you like the fact that you're moving fast like Sanic, because that's why you use the Lunar Lancer. Gunslinger does not keep up with U9 farming in the least, because he's not a fast character. But, I mean, you can technically do it with any class if you end up having Pyro Disc and Trailblazing and stuff, right? Candy Barb is brokenly powerful as well. Candy Barb's actually pretty good balance, I would say. He's actually pretty well balanced in the game, outside of the fact that he just doesn't have enough survivability when it comes to Shadow Towers. Considering that his number 1 is like a mini Rev ult. Like, you should really be able to survive a bit better at tanking, right? What's your opinion on the Draco? Right now, it's absolutely useless, but when Trove Heroes comes out, it's gonna be stronger than Gunslinger as far as just normal Shadow Tower grinding, like what we're doing right now. But for bosses, Gunslinger is still gonna take the cake. Vanguard, oddly enough, despite the fact that the devs just kept saying, the Vanguard's gonna give the Gunslinger a run for his money. No. Vanguard does not keep up at all. Like, you can use the Vanguard for endgame, don't get me wrong. That's kind of the whole thing that I would say is good about him, is he's probably one of the only melee characters that you actually can solo most Ultra Towers with. But is he better than Gunslinger? No. Is he better than Draco? No. Seth, that makes no sense. I love this. Chaser, you must be new. If you mained any class other than Gunslinger, you'd want the Gunslinger to have a nerf. Okay. Mained Shadowhunter, mained Neon Ninja, you know, mained Candy Barb for a while there on console. I mean, yep. I still would say that, no, the Gunslinger doesn't need a nerf. The other characters need to be brought up to that endgame tier. Because that's the whole thing, like I said, like the problem was that they kept nerfing all of the other characters. Even Revenant. Revenant used to be like the absolute strongest in the game, but that was back when its attack damage was based off of its max health. And unfortunately, they didn't really have a good solution for it, so they just made it so that his attacks weren't based off of max health anymore, and it was just, it was pretty uggles when they did that. It single-handedly made the character useless, like seriously. But again, the argument is that the Gunslinger is strongest for Shadow Towers. You can still use the other characters. You know, and again, the other characters are better for U9. The one thing that I do like that the devs did confirm is they said rather than nerfing existing characters, they would rather just bring up old characters to being like top-tiered stuff. So I'm excited that they confirmed that they're going to end up bringing other characters up to the same tier as Gunslinger rather than trying to bring the Gunslinger down and balance him with the rest of the game, right? The other thing too is, you know, you gotta consider the fact that, is Gunslinger really the strongest? Not until you end up getting like end game gear, you know? Like you gotta have like a very specific set of stats in order to actually even make this character worthwhile. Otherwise, until then, Shadowhunter is going to be better. Outside of the fact that the Shadowhunter just doesn't really do as much damage. I mean, that was the whole thing. Like, I remember when I made the swap over to Neon Ninja, it was like, oh, I'm gonna play this character because even though I took the exact same stats that I had on my Shadowhunter, Neon Ninja was just better. That's just Trove in a nutshell, man. The game's not balanced. Oh, I see. That's what you're saying. I see. Plays about like what's the best mounted ability, as in Tank Turtle with use of a cannon. Yeah, Tank Turtle with the Knight subclass ability is going to be really good. Tome, thank you. It's going to be really good because the Knight subclass ability is going to actually work for the Turtle mounts when Trove Heroes comes out. So it's going to end up becoming the most useful mount in the game. Honestly, if you have a Tank Turtle, I would recommend that you save it and sell them afterwards, because they're going to end up increasing in price. What was that? Just shadow items. Who cares? What's the name of the mod which shows HP of bosses? I think it's a boss HP mod. I don't know the mod names off the top of my head, I'm sorry to say. I heard that Gunslinger is going to be third to the, or Vanguard, I mean, is going to be third to the Gunslinger. That's a tough call as far as Shadow Towers is concerned. Maybe. Like, Vanguard is still a pretty good character, but I don't know about that. Maybe. What? Gonda's useless. No, Gonda's good if you're like end game farming because it gives you infinite jump. I just want to kill this one last... Oh, yeah, Faye. Faye, that's right. Faye isn't our good character that's top tier for Shadow Towers. Not necessarily for clearing enemies, but for bosses, Faye would top Vanguard because it just out-damages it. But for just normal Shadow Tower stuff, yeah, Vanguard might actually be third place. Says you taught me everything I know in Trove. Cool. I was gonna say thank you, but it felt inappropriate. Oh yeah, and then let's not forget Pirate Captain. Yeah, that's right. So no, I wouldn't say Vanguard's third at all. Vanguard is gonna be the strongest melee character. Yeah, and then Dino Tamer as well, which is an unsung hero that everybody likes to hate on, but Dino Tamer's really good for Shadow Towers. As of right now in this version of the game, he's probably the easiest class to solo up to Ultra Dot, because that's the thing. I don't use the bosses as an example for strength. I always use the arena enemies because they're what's actually the strongest, and Dino Tamer can solo up to Dot. Takes 5 years, but you can solo it. You can't really do it that well with Gunslinger. You have a lot of damage, but you don't have that much survivability if you have all that damage, right? As opposed to the Vanguard, he's going to end up being very good just because as a melee character, he can actually solo up to Dot, right? Yoink. There's a lot of items. I guess I can throw some of these. Well, do I want to? Nah, I won't throw those mastery pins. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to have to do it for today, because I wanted to get all that done. Yeah, Icy, go ahead and invite me, dude, as I end up checking these last few questions here. What part of Canada are you from? I'm not falling for that trick question. Yeah, even Mark is saying that my Dino Tamer does almost the exact same damage as his Vanguard when it was on the test server. The Dino Tamer actually does a little bit more damage. Yeah, I would say that also because the Dino Tamer has the net that you throw on the ground, which has a little bit more crowd control and crowd damage. The Vanguard is kind of like... the Vanguard's fun. That's the real bottom line. That's why I'm swapping to him. Not even because of how powerful he is. I'm swapping to him because he's fun. Knight is another character that you can actually use at the end game. Yeah, I would say that Knight is actually... Yeah, Knight would be stronger than Vanguard, wouldn't he, for Shadow Towers? Because he actually does quite a bit of damage. What? Ooh! Hey! That's like a Undertale little Reaper. I like that. That's cool, dude. I like that. I wish Undertale actually let you, like, mod characters and stuff. That's kind of neat. Anyways, though, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get some stuff done, and then I gotta head out. So thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Thanks to the people that not only sponsored, but to the guys and gals that ended up donating with Super Chat and on Twitch. Appreciate it, guys. Really, really do. Helps pay for my bills, but also pays for my lunch that I'll probably have today. No, but in any case, will you play Sea of Thieves? I'll answer that in another video. I know that I have another video that's long overdue talking about where the channel is going and what games I'm going to end up playing, right? So hopefully I'll have that out sometime next week, but otherwise I really gotta go and get to editing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor me. You know, check the links in the description for my merch. This, of course, is Trove merch. Not my merch, but you can get Trove merch, which is cool. I do love this Donda shirt. I really do. But in any case, sayonara and stay epic, everybody. Whoops.